card, or you can always call us for more details on that. But it would make your cloths about $22, which is literally a giveaway. Okay, let's move our attention now to the floors. Oh, the floors and the baseboards and those corners and under the overhangs. And how do you clean those in a way that they actually are clean and not just moving dirt from one place to another? And worst of all, how do you clean those without getting your hands filthy? You pick up the HandiMop. That's what these are. I'm so glad that we have this for you, because as you're seeing all different types of surface areas or floor surfaces that we have in our home, the HandiMop is so much better than those like old school kind of, regular mop heads. You're getting choices here. We've got them for you in spearmint green. This one is, we're calling it gray, very easy. This one is teal, and then I also have it here in berry. But you're gonna notice that this looks very different from traditional mops, and it's for a reason. So we're gonna, for some of you who've never seen it before, we're gonna introduce it to you for the very first time, and I know this is gonna be the one that you're gonna wanna pick up. Keith Enzi is joining us. Keith, welcome in, and I'm gonna tell you, I am one of those folks who have a hard time mopping the floors because I just feel like it's hard to get them clean. Help me out.
Yeah, all right, great. Thanks for having me again. Now, tomorrow, the great thing about this HandiMop is the PVA material. You can see it's clean. You can't really see how dirty the floor is, but the mop head will show you the proof in the pudding. When I pick it up, instead of sweeping and mopping my kitchen floor, everything it comes into contact with, it will grab it, collect it, hold on to it. I'm not using dustpan or brush. I'm not using a bucket. And when I run it under the sink, you'll see everything runs right off, leaving me with a perfectly clean mop head every single time. And when I wring it out, I clean it out. So now it's good to keep cleaning the floor. Now, say with the mop, we have a crazy mess on the floor. We have some soy sauce. We have some mustard. I mean, where do you see what this mop can do? It's absolutely amazing. The PVA, it's a material of millions and millions of little holes in the sponges. You need to get it wet to activate it. Watch how it will pick all this up. It'll pick it all up. And again, just to follow your previous show, I'm using nothing but water here. Look at this. It will collect and hold on to it, pick it up. I didn't waste 100 paper towels or doing a load of laundry. Everybody's running around what to do. And when I wring it out, it will compress it. The PVA wants water. So it will release whatever it picks up, and it leaves it perfectly clean. Look at everything in the sink, and look at how clean my mop head is.
Look at that.
The before and after.
And my
it's
fingers,
amazing.
my hands aren't touching the dirt. Everything's wrung out, I should say. And I'm always cleaning with a clean mop, right? Right,
yeah, 100%. And it gets under everything. It will lay virtually in any spot. It does every tool that you would normally do with no ongoing cost. Look at how dirty that is.
Wow.
And again, I'm not touching anything. I'm not cleaning anything up. I'm not having to store anything. And when I'm done, it stands vertically, doesn't drip or anything like that. Look at that. Every time. Now, when I'm done with it, mine's right over there, actually. I just store it, and I'm good to go. I'm not waiting for floors to dry or anything like that. Now, with this, while we're in the kitchen, you also get 3 of these HandiSponges. These are awesome. It will pick up and collect everything. Watch the before and after. It's the same material as the sponge. It's the HandiSponge. Look at the before and after.
Wow, look at
now,
that.
If you use a conventional sponge,
yes.
I mean, it's straight. I mean, come on. What are you going to do? Now, we all boil stuff over. This is a true story. This morning, I'm making oatmeal. And like everybody else, it spills for the 100th time all over the microwave. And HandiSponge picks it up. Look at that.
Wow. No spreading.
Nope. And it will hold every surface. So no spreading, no pushing it around. I'm not trying to collect stuff in my hands. I'm not dropping it on the floor. I mean, look at how perfect. I come back over to the sink. I rinse it out. Here's mine that I use all the time. And it dries hard as a rock.
Okay.
So it doesn't gather mold, mildew, bacteria. It takes 10, 15 seconds to rinse it off.
Yeah.
And I can use it for the next project. Good to go.
Oh,
again, you got this on the sink, boils over. This, I mean.
Right.
And that's what everybody uses. All you got to use laundry, and look at this. And it doesn't matter, the sponge. the HandiSponge will just do it itself.
Oh my gosh, this is so
Now
cool. And let me just share with you real quick. You're getting the mop. This is the mop head, so you can see it up close. You're getting 3 of the HandiSponges, and then of course you're going to get the pole that goes right along with the mop. You're getting all of this today for $32.99. So this is cleaning the floors, the surfaces all over the kitchen, all over the counters. When you see the HandiSponge, think about the areas around your sink that it's filled with water and just filled with stuff. And when you're done washing the dishes, then you have to go back and wipe down the counters, and then you have to go back and dry the counters. Or you have your HandiSponge, and it's a one-time and done. And this is what I call an innovation in cleaning, because it allows me to clean faster and better. And look at that water. It's in the sponge, it's no longer on the floor. You're getting these today for $11 on FlexPay. So if you wanna go ahead and just try it, please use FlexPay. We'd love to send this to you. You're looking there at that teal color. I'll tell you that the spearmint color, which is the green, is always the most popular, and it is the most limited. We also have it in gray, and we have it in berry, but it doesn't matter which color you get. I know you're gonna love the cleaning power of this. Keith, we're seeing tile, we're seeing sealed wood floors, we're seeing laminate, we're seeing all of the surfaces with the HandiMop and the sponge.
Yeah, 100%, because it leaves it dry. There's no retaining water on the floors, and that's the problem you run into, especially with all the laminates and hardwood floors. Now watch this. Here's a simulation of dust or all that good stuff. The mop, look at the before and after that. So if you're using one of the disposable products, sticking your fingers through them holes, wasting 50 cents every single time to clean something, the HandiMop will act as a sweeper, a dustpan, a brush, and a mop. And then I just bring it over to my bucket, and I rinse it. When I rinse it out, it leaves it perfectly clean.
Wow.
Look at that. Now watch. You want to see the capacity of this. Let me show you something.
Okay.
The capacity of this thing is amazing. So if you have a major capacity.
Wow.
That's one. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, to people, why can you use it on hardwood floors or laminates or anything? Yeah. Look at that. There's before and after. Now, then you just bring it over to the bucket, wring it out, and you're good to go. Now, pick up the rest of your mess. Let's say we want to use this as a mop, okay? Now, to just use it regular, just let it go. Let the tool do the work. Don't apply pressure. But if you want to use it as a mop, a little bit of pressure. You wet the floor, you dry the floor. You wet the floor, you dry the floor. So if you want to put a little chemicals on, go right ahead. You want to use vinegar, go right ahead.
Yeah.
The PVA is impervious. So look at that. So I can wash my floor, sweep my floor, dry my floor with one simple tool. It doesn't ever stink. You're not going to throw it away because of things. It stores standing up. So it's completely vertical.
This is fantastic.
3 inches of space.
I am so impressed with this. And this is the kind yeah, we're going to show more. I just want to make sure that a lot of you are calling in for the gray, and if that's the one that you want, this is how it looks. Next to that, we've got the teal, and then we also have that spearmint color. And then the berry is the one that I have up here. And just so that you can see this up close, so here is the mop head. When you're mopping or you know, sweeping, it's gonna be like this. When you're ready to wring it out, you don't even have to you don't even have to bend all the way down to reach this. You stand up here and you push it forward and you pull it back. I'm literally, let me do it right here real fast so that you can see. I'm not bending trying to wring it out down here. I'm standing straight up, I push it forward and I push it back. And then I open it back up, and you know, you saw Keith did it, you know, against the sink, and then I'm ready to go again. It's that simple. Okay, you're getting the HandiMop, you're getting the 3 sponges, the 3 HandiSponges. You're getting them today for 3 flex payments of $11. Go for it. We want to see more, Keith. I'm so impressed with this.
All right, great. Now, the thing with the PVA mop, there's a 5-ringer roller in here. You snap it to the side, you run it through. It's a new cleaning system. You're not going to like pick up off a shelf and automatically know how to use it. Give it a whirl. You won't believe how it works. If you have a pet or a dog or you're chasing, there goes the ball, whatever, there's nothing in the world like the HandiMop. Look at all that. And we just had a show the other day. So this is on a routine, everyday basis. And most people just ignore it. You know it's there, but who wants to clean under the couch? Now, if it's this simple, everything I just dump it in, release all the dog hair, watch this. Perfectly clean every single time.
Wow.
And again, it will go 180 degrees, side to side, When you hear it click, you know it will go all the way to the floor. And then you can lay it virtually, because it's ribbed all the way around, willing to gather, collect, everything sticks in these grooves. You can literally bend it as flat as you want. And because it's wet, it's going to harvest and collect everything and not push it around. And then you got a dust.
Wow.
Look at that.
Look, and nothing's falling off, nothing's flying around. You're not chasing the dirt. That's the thing. It's literally picking it up. Can you see this? Because it might be hard to see. Oh, there you can see. Can you see this? Do you see how all of the dust and dirt and gunk is kind of getting trapped in all of those grooves? And you see how soft and cushiony this is. So even if you have tile floors or wood floors or what have you, you can see it's not scraping the floor. You know, Keith, you were saying a little bit earlier, some of those kind of disposable mops, they're so thin. I always feel like one false move and I'm gonna scrape and scratch the floor, but you've got a lot of cushion in here.
Oh, yeah, and there's no metal, there's nothing hard. I mean, this is literally a good 1.5 inches of compression, and there's no way I would ever compress it that hard. Now, here's another thing, just to show you how versatile. Remember, it will suck up so much of, here's coffee. Look, I'll pour some on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, right, but watch this. It's not a stain remover, but as a first line of defense, watch it pick this up. Look at that. Now, that's coffee in a carpet. And then if you want to see what I just picked up, here it is.
Wow.
There's the coffee out of the carpet. Now for my hardwood floor, because it's water, I just come through. Let me kick this out of the way a little bit. And look at this. Now I'm going to want to rinse it off and go over it again with water so I get the remaining coffee off the floor. But look at, it's done.
Look at that.
No mess, no ongoing cost.
Yes.
I mean, even with the disposable, there ain't a disposable on the market that can do that.
Look.
Here's a couple little tricks for you.
Yeah.
Now look at the HandiSponge. Here's a great thing too. All this stuff, whatever you need to do, the sponge can flop around. It doesn't really matter. I don't know how dirty this is, but not dirty enough to show you.
Right.
But that's the cool thing with that. Now, baseboards, I heard you mention in the intro.
Yes.
Nobody in their right mind likes to clean baseboards.
Right.
So you bring it halfway down, we call it a magic finger. Doesn't have to be halfway, whatever. Slide it right along the top. And it only weighs maybe 2 pounds, so anybody can do it. Slide it right along the top. Slide it along the bottom. And it will pick up, hold on to, and collect everything.
Look at that.
Look at all that it just picked up.
Oh my goodness. And
I mean, it's there, but we don't see it.
yeah.
But we know it's there, especially now. Hey, summer's coming everywhere. We live in Florida, so we've already had summer since, well, 40 years.
Right.
So everybody's going to be opening up their doors and windows, all that pollen, dust, everything comes in.
Yeah.
And again, gets onto everything.
Wow.
It is one tool that cleans everything.
And let me share with you again, you can see Keith is using gray, and a lot of you are calling gray because you're like, you're calling in for gray because you're thinking, well, I want my floors to be clean like that. All of the colors are great. That's teal, we've got spearmint, and we also have berry. And you're getting the HandiMop, you're getting 2 of the HandiMop heads, and you're getting 3 of the HandiSponges. And then of course you get the long mop handle with that wringer. And it's as simple as you see right there. Use it every day, use it several times a day, use it on any of your floor surfaces, whether you're kind of trying to get up the dirt and debris and the pet hair, maybe it's when you spill something, or even when you are mopping. So I do not want you to miss out on this. This is really cool that we have it for you today at 789-587. And do not miss out. Remember, you're getting 2 of the heads, 3 of the sponges, and then you call in for the color of the mop that you would like. Keith, before we say goodbye, I wanted to mention the 5-piece dusting kit that we also have available. And you're seeing it right here. You get the cobweb catcher, the flat duster, the fluffy duster.